Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. So this weekend we had in the minister from when I was in college to speak at the library event, Don Finto. And Don is a Christian man who just happens to be 90 years old. You would never guess it by his energy. You would never guess it by his just vibrant enthusiasm for the things of God. And one of the things he talked about was how important it is to spend our time wisely. And especially as we age, how we can age with not just grace, but with maturity in before God. I invite you to go back and to get on the websites and to listen to his lecture. It's well worth the time you'll spend. But in the meanwhile, I thought this week I would do 5 video thoughts for the day, one each day, on the subject of time. And one of my favorite Pink Floyd songs is the song Time. I've written down the lyrics because I don't sing it quite the way they evidently wrote it, but the lyrics are incredible. They've got a number of different lines in this song. It starts with an alarm clock going off. Listen to it, it's a great song. They say, ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. That's the way a lot of us live. A lot of us live where we're just thinking that we've got all the time in the world. They've got another line in there, you're young and life is long and there's time to kill today. And I think a lot of us live that way and maybe don't realize until later on in the song how right it is that you wake up one day and 10 years have gone behind you. I don't want to be that way. I want to live consciously and deliberately each day of my life. In Psalm 90, the psalmist talks about how short life can be. That for the Lord, it's very different. For him, 1,000 years is like yesterday. But for humans, if we live 70 years or 80 years, we've really arrived. And so the psalmist says in Psalm 90, a prayer, Lord, teach us to number our days that we might grow in wisdom. What does that mean? Teach us to number our days. It means for all of us, old or young, to recognize that we have a certain number of days that we'll be alive on this earth. And we need to live those days deliberately and consciously aware of them. We need to know that there are some things that we'll be doing, and it may be the last time we get to do them. We need to know that time is not something to fritter and waste in an offhand way. We need to know that every day is precious. And every day should be lived deliberately. And that Psalm 90 ends with another prayer to God, that God, our Lord, would show favor to us and enable the works of our hands. In other words, we don't want to waste our day. We want to live deliberately, knowing that our days are limited, and fill them up doing the things of God. And if we'll do that today will be a richer day than it would have been otherwise. And we won't follow the Pink Floyd song and wake up one day to find we've wasted 10 years of our life. Let's live today deliberately. That's your video thought for the day.